Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am your refined mental woman, Melissa J. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you got any questions about topics I speak about, you can email me, at melissaj328@gmail.com. Okay, so jumping right into the topic. I don't know what I'm gonna call this one. We just gonna talk about self and realizing who self really is. You know, that's what we're gonna do. So, you know, I'm always driving. Every time I'm talking to you guys, I'm always driving. So, anyways, I'm driving, and as I'm driving, you know, I'm always thinking about myself, right? And how I can make myself a better person of who and what I am really supposed to be. And that is myself. That is self, you know? So I'm always trying to take away things that no longer serves who I am, what I am, and what I come and what I and what I come here for. You know what I mean? I always do that. Somebody just tried to take a parking spot from me, but it's not worth it for me to, you know, fight over a parking spot. I know who I am. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm taking it because, or I'm gonna fall into my ego, you know, or look at, you know, just because, you know, a person is this color or that color, you know, I'm just going to take the spot. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a better version of myself. Then that was a great example, because I am about to shop and get some things, and I'm not going to even, you know, I'm going to be an elitist about the whole situation and make a better solution and just be the bigger person because I know myself. Okay? But anyway, but like I said, I'm always trying to make myself better in this society that we have today. I'm always trying to do that, whether if it's eating healthy, whether if it's working out, whether if it's, you know, just reading books that are very prosperous to my soul, making somebody else feel better, not only myself, but just really, you know, making that higher connection of who I really am. You know what I mean? You know, you got to do those things, because if you don't, you'll start to rot from the inside out, and it will start to show. Okay? You can't do that. It will start to show. So you got to be very mindful of the things that you allow yourself to be connected to, okay? This is why I'm showing you guys my life and what I am doing within myself to be a better version of who I am, okay? Like right now, a long time ago, and to get this thing to, I wouldn't have not sat up here and made a video out in public showing like exactly, you know, what I'm doing. Wouldn't have done that. But today I am. Why? Because I am very comfortable with myself. There is nobody that can sit up here and tell me that I can't do something that I know that of myself told me to do. And I can't be afraid to do that, right? Can't be afraid to do that. So, I was just going to make this video upon the things that I feel like I want to do in my life for what I'm supposed to do it for. came in here to give me something to drink. And I can't even find it. But no, so this is what I told myself. I said, look, I'm no longer going to put my feelings into somebody's feelings and adjust myself on how to make them feel comfortable with their problem and the things that they may go through. Yeah, you're fine. And the things that they may go through, because you know what? You might not even know the source of their problem, right? So because you don't know the source of their problem, they have to figure out a solution for themselves, right? So by you having somebody figure out the solution of themselves, you cannot hold or house, their problem that they have within themselves. They have to make sure that they correct it within themselves. And this is why I've been on this journey, because it's helping me to learn myself and the things I'm supposed to do within myself to gain prosperity of who I really am, right? We all have to do that. So by me just visually just being out here in everyday society, I have to make sure that I'm showing up as my best version of who I really am, right? I have to make sure of that, because if I don't, where's the Coca-Cola? Because if I don't, then guess what? What attracts to me will it won't be a good thing. It won't be a great thing. It won't be something that I'm attracting to myself. I think they're over here. Y'all excuse me, I'm in the store. Looking for shit. If y'all notice, like lately my videos been like me on the, just on the other side of the camera. You just really getting a gist of who I am and what I am, and the things that I stand for within myself, and the rebuild of who I am, reinventing myself, okay? And that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. So, if you guys come across my channel and you watch it, you're going to see, some things I may talk about. It might not just be exactly in alignment of what you're thinking, or I might say something that's kind of like, damn, what is she talking about? But eventually, you'll be able to see, the things that I'm talking about. Because it's a part of the journey. It's a part of, dealing with yourself and being your true authentic self, even out in public. I can give y'all a story. Like yesterday, I had a whole situation that happened, right? So I am going somewhere to go get one of my favorite drinks that I love to drink. I'm not going to mention the name, but this drink supposedly is not healthy for you. And I know that. But because I know that, I still was about to just go and just self-loathe myself, right? Well, this is when you start connecting with yourself, right? Things will come into alignment. Like in people. I had a video about that before. Like yourself will attract like signs to you that are supposed to be connected to yourself. So this is a situation I had to happen, right? Y'all, I'm just as proud, just going to go get my favorite drink. And lo and behold, an alignment of an angel comes and go ahead, because I'm right. Comes, right, and corrects me on my path and said, that's not good for you. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck I'm looking at him like, what? And you know what I had to do? I couldn't do nothing but listen to what he was saying, and see that alignment for what it was, y'all. He changed and he saved my life. He really, really did. And I am so thankful that he saved my life, because I would have literally went into that hole that I knew that was not right for me, and would have done something that I wasn't supposed to do, right? And he saved my life, y'all. I am so thankful for that person, whoever he was. Like, that's what I'm talking about. There are angels that are outside of us that look like normal, regular people. But like I said, when you start getting connected, twice. Excuse me, ma'am. I accidentally hit this twice.
It's fine, I'll take it off.
Thank you. So when I say that there is actually human angels that are on earth, thank you. And they will literally help you along your way, especially like when you're connecting with yourself, you will start to get to differentiate, okay, these angels, and they will present themselves out to you. I promise you they will. They always do. They always do. And you know what? I would never go back to that drink again. I will continue on aligning with myself and making sure that I'm in alignment of myself and what I'm supposed to be doing, because I cannot waste any more time, and neither can you. Neither can you. Let me see, hey. Y'all give me a second. Yeah, so what I did was, and this is the thing, so in return of that situation, he literally gave me a gift of something else that I take pride in. And I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh. I took it for what it was. Would you like cash back now? I took it for what it was, y'all. I'm dead serious. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be in alignment with yourself. But sometimes when you get out of alignment with yourself, shit like this will appear. You know what I mean? Shit like this will appear. I'm telling y'all. I'm so dead serious. So, 1 second. Every time, I'm telling you, every time I go somewhere, like I can get in line, could be nobody in line right now. It'd be about 20 people like come after me. This one lady, right? I had went to a store, right? You too, thank you. I had went to a store, right? So what happened is that, oh, thank you. So what happened is that I'm at the store. I hate to say, I hope you two don't get me for this, but I was at the gun store and I was getting some ammunition, right? Because, I like guns. I like to, it's just for protection, If it's allowed in your city, I mean, I feel you should tap into it, not to harm people, but it's for protection. So, but anyway, so I'm at the ammunition store, right? And I promise you, when I went in there, nobody was in there. You hear me? Like, nobody. So as soon as I come in there, about 20 people fly in the damn fucking the fucking store, right? The lady had told me, she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, you're like a magnet. I said, you know what? I said the same thing. I said, yeah, shit. Stuff like that be happening every time I go somewhere. And she was like, wow. And I was, I just was kidding with her. I was like, yeah, so if you got a Facebook page, or you want to try to, make a lot of people on your channel, I said, let me know. I can track people. She just started laughing, and but I noticed that about myself. Like, when I'm somewhere, people migrate or they start to magnetize towards that. You know what I mean? And this is the part of me going within and being myself, because that shit is authentic. It's very, very authentic. Me doing that stuff is very, I'm a genuine person. You know what I mean? I want to be around genuine people, but a lot of people are not genuine, or if they do encounter somebody that's genuine, they don't appreciate them. This is why I had this channel, because I want people to become persons. So they can become that personified being, okay? And becoming that personified being is that passage up to what you're supposed to do and who you really are, and the reason why you come here, okay? It's the reason why you come here. Those of you who still been rocking with me as I am going into the store, I thank you. Then I appreciate you being very patient with me. I appreciate that, okay? So, yeah, so this is why I got this channel, because I want to show people the actual life of a person going up to, not into, but up to the transition of their inner verse and whom they really are. Okay? I really, that's like my goal. You know what I mean? That's like my heart. That's like my soul, because there's so many non-genuine people. God damn it, it's so saturated now. So many. I mean, even close up, family is going to be redefined. I'm telling you, family is going to start being redefined, because there's so many phony people out here. But let me tell you something. You don't have to allow that to, control you. Okay? You don't have to allow that control you. You can rise above the situations within society. Like I tell y'all, don't sit in that you state, because you look at a you as sitting in like a comfortable cock, it's too comfortable. The you letter sits too comfortably, but you don't have to be in that you state, people, of mind to conform to what society feel like they want to feed you. Okay, you don't have to do that. I swear you don't. You don't have to do that. You can connect with self and become one, as I tell y'all all the time, and be yourself. That is the most intelligent power. It's a superpower above all. Okay? Right now, it's like we got too many people that is being in a youth state. We don't have no producers that's producing anything that connects to the sorceress, okay, of, taking that and bringing out and sharing it with others. Right? We don't see that. It's no more of that. They're birthing haters. Okay? And the hate is so saturated that it's turning to the ones that are of my age, the ones that are of maturity of myself. But somebody, okay, who is self, who connect to self, had to stand up, that they didn't lose themselves through this saturation of social engineering. And I know I'm not the only one, but y'all people, whomever, they need that voice. They need that connection. Genuine people will connect with other people, okay, on that realization passage up to what they are and what they're supposed to be. I remember, when I was coming up, people was really into the fact of, doing something of productivity for themselves. They was into that. Like that, you couldn't tell them nothing else, Hey, what you up to today? Hey, I'm getting, this invention to do this and to do that and blah, blah, woo, woo. And the person that they was telling them was genuinely happy for them and really like, wow, and what that did was gave that person motivation to keep doing whatever their alignment and whatever their connection or whatever they were supposed to do. Okay, a boost, a catapult, right? Man, you don't get that no more, y'all. Where y'all at? Where the fuck y'all at? Man, that's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot. Only thing I could just do is just sit there and kind of just like have an image and a picture in my head to be like, wow, that's when life really was about. Now they teach you to live. They teach you to live, and that's something else within itself. But we'll get to that on a whole nother note. If you guys have any questions about topics I speak about, you can email me at melissaj328@gmail.com. That's melissajay328@gmail.com. You all have a beautiful day, evening, night, whatever your scenery is. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.